Wiretapping and other law enforcement surveillance of communications is ramping up in Hawaii. So who's being tracked and at what cost? Gina Mangieri is always investigating. Gina?
So I found out that the feds are listening in more than ever in their Hawaii investigations. But the use of wiretapping to build a case is also a go-to tactic for Maui County. Something big is going down on the Valley Isle. Law enforcement and the prosecutor will only tell me that cases currently under investigation are what's behind a notable 9 trace applications last year. I found this on an Attorney General report that most often has 0 to a couple at most. Trap and trace and pen register are tools that track what phone numbers are coming in and out from any line. What would that tell an investigator?
Who the person is in contact with, so the investigator has that information.
Do these usually accompany a parallel application for wiretap?
They may precede or often precede a wiretap application.
And on wiretaps, actual listening in on phone conversations or snagging text messages, Maui County stays busy regularly. Over the past few years, Maui is the only county-level jurisdiction getting wiretap orders. They've listened in on more than 126 people, nearly 800 calls that netted 66 of what they call incriminating intercepts. It's rising in cost every year and is now nearly $200,000 per order. On the federal side, tracking right along with the timeline of the Kealoha and police officer corruption scandal, Hawaii cases really ramped up over the past couple of years. The feds listened in on more than 13,500 calls, nearly 1,200 considered incriminating. The feds' cost per order was a lot less each than Maui's, around $40,000 a pop. All told, surveillance orders on a handful of people snowballed into intercepts on hundreds of others. This concerns civil liberties advocates. The local ACLU told me wiretaps can be a good tool, but can be exploited, saying they can become fishing expeditions into a person's life and the lives of those they're talking to.
Law enforcement has to constantly monitor what it's listening to make sure that this very intrusive investigative tool is not being abused.
And who is making sure of that on the unknowing suspect's behalf?
The investigators in conjunction with the prosecutor assigned to that investigation.
Well, one might say, though, that a prosecutor, of course, is gunning for the suspect. Is there any other layer of protection for a suspect?
A judge will review what's going on also. So there are many layers of review to make sure that there's no abuse. Because law enforcement and the courts, we recognize that this is invading the privacy of America's citizens. So we want to make sure that that invasion is only as to the crimes being investigated.
What if it's a new and different crime?
Then you have to go back and get approval to listen to that new and different crime.
One reason Maui wiretaps so much is they have been the only county with its own listening room for decades. Kauai just recently set one up. As for Honolulu, the police department spokesperson said HPD only uses wiretaps during joint federal investigations, and there are no plans for a listening facility on Oahu. We'll continue to follow up with Maui police and prosecutors to find out what those cases are all about once any charges are filed. Gina Mangieri, KHON 2 News.